Hey, Ava, where did Emily go?
I don't know. I haven't seen her.
Who is that?
She's just here.
Penny, would you be able to unlock this? Just because
I hear right in
these are quite
Who
loopy.
are we?
Oh, there she is.
Who? So we're just gonna hide behind Crow. We'll just hide behind
Yeah, I can
Crow.
hear you.
Okay.
If need be, I just drop it to X and I'm hidden.
Nah, you got a second to talk?
Oh, sure.
Actually, you know what?
for
Here,
it.
come here. No, no, it's fine. Miss Copperhead,
Yeah?
could we use the land office for a moment to have a talk?
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good, thank you.
Then if they end up shooting me, my grandpa will murder the county. That'd be funny.
Oh, I mean, I hope
Thank
they
you,
don't
ma'am.
shoot you, but that also sounds really good at the same time. But I hope there's no shooting any.
What the fuck was? Is he gonna use Bjork as a fucking body
Mr.
shield?
Morocco.
Hello.
Sorry, I was just talking.
Would you be able
To
to
let people
unlock
in.
this? Just so I can, some of the statements are quite long, so I can hand them over and over. Thank you.
Sure.
Oh well, you all know how much I love those long statements.
Well, unfortunately, I hate to break it to you, I probably have about close to 80 pages for you to read.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Boy.
It's going to be a long one.
This is indeed gonna be a long trial.
There you go, Marty.
Oh, it's good though. It's good though.
It's gonna be a long one.
So much.
man's life. We should be thorough.
So,
Like-
summary,
Yes, of course.
and statement. Go on. That's good.
Pardon one moment.
I do believe this is gonna be my third official trial, since the last two was back to back.
I see. Well, I missed your first
Bob.
trials. But...
Thank you,
Yeah,
ma'am.
what's up?
Can I
Sure.
give
No,
you
it was
something?
great.
That
It was great.
Can I give you
I
this
would
horse?
not call
I
a
got
trial
cheese
great.
thrown
Oh,
on
well,
me. There
that's
was
sad.
bottles everywhere. It was
Okay.
awesome.
Things to put
Well,
down that.
There's a lot of stuff on
you
it.
didn't treat it that way.
Yeah, alright.
Oh,
Perhaps
Hopefully not.
people will be more civil in this
If worse
case,
comes,
considering
if
this
worse
is a
is worth
man's
a look
life
after
on
the
the line.
stuff for me, please.
Aww.
Yes, the last time it was 2 felonies.
You want me to have all these?
They're all guns.
Yep, all of them.
It's just all the guns.
Oh, shit.
It's all of the guns. It has to be Maybe. Save a lot of fucking time. Or barrels. Oh yeah, it might be barrels.
I'll bury them with you.
Oh gosh, thank you.
Oh, they're shoes. They're shoes. They're all of his shoes.
Start letting people in.
alright.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. I'll be in my head for a moment.
Go ahead and get in
I
line
was
now.
talking to them over there. Mark
If
said,
every
but-
pin wishes to enter the court,
Where?
form an
You want me
orderly
to
queue.
use those?
There you go.
I don't know.
How you doing?
Gonna be my thoughts.
Howdy,
on
Mayor.
that.
I would like to see if I
I
can make
don't
it through the
know,
door.
A question
I'll
for
be
you.
arrested.
Hey, hey, hey!
Beginning to let folk through. You wish to enter the, please come on up at a time. You can come up.
Right now?
Yes, hello. You're good to enter.
Oh. She's trying to get Marge out to the side.
You're good.
Okay.
Please raise your hands.
If you could put away the spear and sickle.
At the end, they're in the pocket.
Please put away your flares.
Okay, wonderful.
Sorry about that.
That's quite alright.
Alright, you're good, go.
Thank you.
Here we go, Morocco.
Wait a minute. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Good to see you moving around. A little bit better than you were at the rodeo.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot better.
He's terrified.
Did you two so
I really hope he like cross-examines himself again.
You're good to go, man.
half the time the only way I can tell who is because the time.
Guess I need to go
Yep.
change.
There you are, Morocco.
That's my
Oh
shirt
no!
she's wearing
Oh
too.
lordy!
She's got the
Would
fancy
anyone else
shirt.
like to enter the court?
Should I go in?
Yes.
Please make sure that all your animals are in a passive state of mind, please.
Hi.
What? You know, I was sitting over there for a reason.
Smell like horse shit.
Okay, fair enough. But you know, I was sitting over there because you know the eyes and my eyes are really open, so to hear everything, you know, I have to kind of be close.
Kegel, go smell like horse shit. I'm gonna smell like rain.
Alright.
Are you going in?
Is it possible
Are you going
to have
in?
it so I can close the door?
Steal that one.
It's camouflage.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
I turned my game off. I'm gonna turn it back down a bit. You guys let me know if things are too loud or too quiet.
Cautious, please.
Here we go, boys and girls.
I think that's for his lawyer. That's it.
He's
You can be his
representing
lawyer if he
himself.
wants her to.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Young lady, you need to move out the chair. Take your place back up.
Oh, wait,
Not
please,
if
can
with
she
the
be-
rest of the
Yeah,
spectators.
Lawyer.
can she be my lawyer?
She is too young to be a lawyer.
But we'll see, I guess.
How old is she?
I don't do that, but
13.
you never know.
Oh crap.
I don't think I've learned.
I can sit with
Never
you.
know what this.
Aha!
Are
Wasn't
you
me
going
this
to be
time.
his lawyer?
It wasn't me
I'm a
this
lawyer. Calm down. Are you his lawyer? I've been his lawyer before, so yes.
So you're going to represent him then?
Yep.
Long as that's okay
Ma'am,
with
if
you,
you're lying to
Martha.
me, I'll boot your ass right out this courtroom.
You know, you're
No,
a
she's
banker.
not.
Check your
Yeah.
records. I am a lawyer.
I'm not saying that
She
you're not
was
a
the
lawyer.
on my
I'm
trial.
saying, are you representing him today in
I
his
am.
case?
Alright.
All right then.
She's gotta make sure, but
Now, let's
yeah,
all
I mean.
calm down. We haven't even started yet.
No kidding.
Glad to see you. I'm glad you're okay.
Good to see you too. How you doing, Ashton?
Alright, are we ready?
Alright. How about
I
you?
think that's it.
The god himself.
Alrighty.
All rise.
Fuck that shit, I don't stand up for nobody.
The Honorable Judge Slade Clayton presiding.
You may be seated. Alright, bailiff, what is today's case?
Bailiff?
The case at hand is against one Morocco for the impersonation of law enforcement.
High crime.
Alright, is the prosecution ready?
Ma'am.
Is the defense ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Guilty.
Okay. Prosecution, I'd like your opening statement.
Right. Today I'm going to provide to you multiple witness testimonies as well as physical evidence that proves without a doubt that Morocco has been in possession of deputy badges as well as wearing them and claiming that he is a deputy of the county.
Defense, you may provide your opening statement.
My client is passionate about shoes, and he is a shoe inspector, and he did me no harm.
Oh gosh, also, this story of how I've been going around impersonating a sheriff is just a fabrication made up by a sheriff who has a grudge against me and wants to see me hang.
Alright. Prosecution, you may call your first witness.
This is gonna be good.
Right. Due to the nature of this case, I will not be putting anybody on the stand, but I'm going to proceed and read you a bunch of witness testimonies, at which point I will not be reading who gave me these testimonies. You can see them on the notes, so that way we are not putting anybody in harm's way.
Alright.
I will start with the first testimony.
The accused should have the opportunity to face his accusers, thus the name should be public.
I do not have to read anything. That is between the judge. I am going to start with the first statement. I was in the cafe at Keystone with Sunny and Leroy
Dude, that's the
talking
judge.
to AJ.
You're going to overrule a sustain. You can't just keep talking.
Well, in that case, objection denied.
Overruled.
Now you can talk.
I was in the cafe in Keystone with Sunny and Levi talking to AJ, whom was just outside when Arthur and Morocco were up. Arthur was wearing a sheriff's star and told Morocco to put on his deputy badge, which he did do. This was the second time I have witnessed Morocco impersonating a deputy. They rode away to get a haircut from Blythe. These are the events that occurred on May 20th, written and signed by...
Maria's too good. Maria's too good. She's great. Now you can talk.
I'd like to see the statements, if I may.
Once I've seen them, I'll prove it. I will not approve you calling out the names, though.
Oh no, of course not. You overruled me, so I'm not going to do that.
Yes, very good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She's just gonna
Can I
remember
proceed
them.
with the next statement?
She's gonna write down the name and give it to the
I
fucking people.
personally witnessed Morocco Schufer wearing a badge when he visited my house near Bears Den Basin.
Yeah, exactly. She's just gonna collect the names. Whoever gave Blythe a statement is gonna get shot the fuck to hell.
Yep.
SMQ little lizard you
Ma'am, please no speaking.
Okay.
You.
Are you ready for the next one?
Indeed.
Just as I was about to ride out of town, Morocco came up and started talking to me. He was proud to be working for a new town as a shoe inspector. He pointed out his new badge for the job. It was one of them silver star pointy ones. He wanted to inspect all the shoes in town. Later, he wanted to have me make 20 pairs. Then Asher came riding up. After a long talk, we both gave our shoes instead to Morocco and he went away. He still has to bring them back.
My little lizard.
Yep.
the fuck's running around? The point isn't to shoot anyone, Burr. It's to hide if a shootout happens. Laying here, I'm hidden. If they run out and people start shooting at him,
of Rosewood citizens, while Rosewood Bank got robbed by Arthur and Morocco. Arthur wearing sheriff badge, Morocco wearing deputy badge, which they are not the law. Jackley Kelly released from charges. And then Desiree Bogart Hogan got held up in between the open jail cells and attempted to rescue Jacqueline Kelly. She refused to leave with Arthur Wade, claiming she didn't know them.
Order in court, please.
Also, I mean, I can shoot somebody from here easily. Like, I could, I'm in cover right now. My foot is doing some freaky shit.
Yep.
Exactly, Judge. That's why I was standing right here when Cassie's trial went down. I dropped, everyone shot right over me.
Go ahead.
Blythe and I rode up to the island home of Morocco and Arthur after hearing about the shoot war. While there, I witnessed Morocco openly wearing a deputy badge, and they claimed they were the sheriff and deputy of their island.
Thank you.
I'm also here so that you guys can hear loud and clear what's going on in the trial. And if something does happen, I can drop and hide. Not so much so that I can shoot somebody. Although I am prepared to shoot somebody.
Yep. Go ahead.
I rode into Keystone on horseback to be met by Vic by the saloon to hear him asking for a doctor because he had been shot. About the same time, Blythe and Dent rode up to us to assist. Blythe then got Vic to follow her to the hospital, and I started searching out a doctor to assist with treating Vic's injuries. I was about to leave town to find a doctor when Dr. Emily rode into town and we talked her into treating Vic. I then went to talk to Asher and Sonny at the cafe, and shortly after, Arthur and Morocco rode into town and approached us where we were talking. I noticed Arthur was wearing a gold sheriff badge, and I was curious about it because I didn't think he was sheriff in any town. A few minutes later, Arthur turned to Morocco and asked him, "Where is your badge, deputy?" And then Morocco shuffled his shirt around to expose the deputy badge. The rest of the statement isn't really relevant, but you can read it.
There's a lot of fucking witness testimonies. God damn.
Oh, we gonna need some more room.
We're gonna need some more room.
That's two.
Can assist the rest of the law enforcement on keeping security tight.
Yep.
TJ. In Sky.
I saw Arthur Wade on May 20th wearing a sheriff's badge and stated towards Morocco asking him why he wasn't wearing his.
Oh, ignore it. It's a distraction. Ignore it.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. There's another one.
Yeah, we'll give him a minute here.
More red
Yeah,
flares.
sorry. I should have given you more time.
Yep, and I saw who rode that way. I know who said it all.
Stand your ground. Stand your ground.
Yeah, I'm staying here. Somebody's just riding around, dropping red flares, trying to pull him out.
Yep.
Alright. While riding into Keystone, I spotted what looked like Arthur and Morocco's horses exiting the back of town and heading in the direction of Serenity Flats. I followed a brief distance and used my peep scope to get eyes on them to confirm. Morocco has a rather unique build, and I spotted him on his gray and white medicine hat, and the lead rider matched the rough build of Arthur, who was on
I'm
a
not happy with
rusty-colored
Keystone
Mustang.
like that,
I
man.
followed him towards Serenity Flats, but lost them through the canyon just before the town. Picked them back up upon arriving at the edge. of the town, but they had already spotted me. Both men charged at me at a full gallop and attempted to surround me. Arthur was wearing a gold sheriff's star on his chest. Morocco was wearing a silver deputy badge. Arthur asked if I was alright and if I could speak and what my name was, to which I responded that yes, I was just fine and I didn't need to know my name. Having had a run-in with them already that day, I proceeded to start moving
By
towards
them
the
shooting
town,
up the
in which
green
Arthur
flares, I
yelled,
think they're countering
"Off
the
with
red
your horse
flares.
or you are dead, bitch." I ducked behind multiple buildings as shotgun pellets hit the walls and ground around me. I continued running and dodging shots all the way back to Keystone, where I happened to find Sheriff Blythe Dent sitting in town. I informed her of what was going on, and she grabbed her husband out of the hospital to assist. Just after he
I think
came
there
out,
are people in
Arthur
town, that's
rode
why.
up and demanded they not get involved and proceeded to pull out his shotgun and fire at me. He missed again, and I proceeded towards the back edge of town, looking over my shoulder to see if he followed. I looped around the western side and found that the shootout had begun. Morocco crossed in front of my path, and I pulled my sidearm out and fired at him, with at least one round finding its mark. He crossed the main street and ran east by the southeast, jumping off the cliff and passing out midair. I scrambled down the cliff and began securing him in handcuffs. When shots rung out, I dove behind my horse, pulled out my shotgun, and prepared for a close-in defense. When I looked up and noticed I was being shot up from up on top of the cliff, I switched to my pistol, returned fire, and the rider jumped off the cliff and ran away. I returned to securing Morocco, removing his weapons and other possessions, which included not one but two deputy badges, multiple wedding rings, and bandanas. The rest of this statement isn't really relevant, but again, you can read it.
Who would it even be? Everyone is here except for McCormick, unless he's doing a fucking bank robbery alone right now. But like, I don't know if there's enough people in Keystone.
I believe this is a desk one.
Yes.
If you don't mind, like a little personal space.
Unless it's Ira. Ira and McCormick. Oh, man. Mom and fucking father-daughter bonding. Bank robbery time. Keystone's quiet right now.
Yep. Before the next statement, I do believe we need a leg break.
Alright.
Where'd she go?
Hi, Mrs. Stefano.
Ciao, giovanotto.
Are you ready to proceed with the next? Okay.
Yes,
Morocco
proceed.
attended our homestead looking to inspect the shoes of myself and Miss Karis White Oak. Upon his request, I noticed a silver badge upon his chest. This was my first time meeting Morocco, so I did not question this. Miss White Oak and I searched for other law enforcement, and that was when we reached Keystone. Blythe then praised us of their interaction. Blythe informed us that Morocco had stole the shoes of Asher and Lucas, and that Morocco said that he was a deputy of the new town.
Excuse me.
Alright, thank you.
Any chance you can get a sheriff over to Keystone now? I think Dr. Jackson's been shot, and I found a man shot outside.
Okay, so
Marcy, can you go handle that?
Yes, please.
Quiet outside the courthouse, please.
I'll ride with Marcy.
Let's go. I gotta go take care of Jackson. So something did happen. We have to go take care of him. Come on, Jackson. Fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Sure as hell know that Lexi isn't gonna let June go. Sorry guys, we're gonna miss the trial. More pressing matters.
Careful.
Yes. I'm lifting my eyes.
Y'all be very well careful because it could be a distraction. I'm heading back to the trial.
Okay. We'll take care of it here.
What's going on? You guys got this handled? Or do you need me here?
Who's that there? Someone's running off. Green plaid.
Has someone taken care of Jackson?
I don't know what he is. Oh shit, who's this? Is this him?
McCormick.
He's cuffed.
That's what
Where's
it looks
Jackson?
Gosh darn it. Yeah, find Jackson. Here, I'm gonna just take a picture.
Where was Jackson? Damien.
Let's see.
Not Damien.
Oh, when I saw Jackson, he was okay. There we go. Yeah, I put handcuffs on him and took his guns because I saw him laid out on the ground. I came into town.
Where was Jackson?
And Jackson was over by the doctor's office because he told me he wanted to leave a note for one of the doctors.
Jackson. He's not dead, or not, unless he's inside. Can you open it, Jack?
It's us, it's us, it's us.
Jackson.
Are you okay?
Jacob, Aiden McCormick shot me 4 times. Ira came around. I think he shot Red, or she shot Red. Find Red.
Red. Red. Red.
Red.
I don't think he's here.
Don't know where he is.
Check maybe Alistair's.
Yep.
Aiden and Ira.
He's not doing too good.
Use his weapons.
Yeah, I found him like I said, I found him passed out with a gun in his hand. So I
Ira came by.
Red is not at home.
And then he tried to run
Okay,
off.
you
and
gotta
then he
find
passed
him.
out again.
Here, let me
When he come back
patch you
to,
up.
he asked for some water and then ended up like that. But
You don't say. Red. 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 I wonder if Red just maybe ran off somewhere in hopes to like get away from it. Did you find Red?
No, I got no idea where he is.
Maybe he's over here, maybe he just ran off, trying to get away. Maybe he's somewhere over here. If this is where Aiden was. Red! Red!
Okay.
Hey, Stefano, someone else is coming to town up there to the right.
Up to the right?
Yeah, behind them red buildings here. That's his horse by. Coming behind here.
Do you see what their horse looked like?
There they are by the behind the bank.
By the bank?
Like a red shirt. Right here. Where'd they
Oh,
go?
it's Jacob.
There we go.
Someone's over there.
We got it. Red? Red.
Red,
okay.
come on.
Oh, mercy.
Sorry. How about you hurt? How about you hurt, hon?
I don't know. I got shot by something.
Okay.
It's okay.
Just grab my hand.
Relax,
okay?
relax.
Just grab my hand.
Open
I'm
your
gonna
pockets
hold
for
you.
me.
Right, have you guys got this? I'm going back to Juniper Room.
Gotcha.
Did you already use a bandage, Juvenotto?
No.
Okay, I need to get the
I
bandage.
think I
Jacob,
was on
Jacob,
it,
do you have
but I-
bandage? Or Marcy, do you have bandage?
No, I don't.
Okay.
It was I was and then I turned around and then it was.
It's okay. Juvenotto, here, hop on my horse.
I want to help you on his horse, okay? Just, I want you to keep breathing, okay? Breathe as best you can, okay? There you go, come on.
Oh, shit.
Here.
He's no horse. Hop on.
There we
Alright.
go, there you go.
I'm going to walk over to the hospital. Just relax. Hold on to me.
Okay.
You're going to be fine, okay, Juvenotto?
I want to keep an eye on the town.
Okay.
Stefano?
Yes?
Are you,
what's going on?
Marcy, you would.
Alright.
I'm not good at this.
Here. Let's go inside.
Put it out there.
The open door,
Here,
June.
I was gonna show you the horse. This horse is over here, by the way.
Can't right now. Sorry.
Okay.
I can.
Oh, open it then.
Well, I mean, I live here.
Come on, Red.
Are you okay? Oh no.
I know. Don't freak out.
We
It's
don't have
okay,
enough
we got
beds
him
here.
covered.
Alright, you know, Aiden doesn't need to be on the bed, don't worry.
Oh my. Okay.
Okay, Red, let's get on this bed, come on.
Alright. What can I do? Is there anything y'all need?
Alright, lay down,
I need
Juvenotto.
to still find Red.